Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. Thanks to Bickta and the Perfect Aim Pro Shop for drilling our test equipment. Today we have two testers for the Motiv Trident. Tester 1 will be Bickta. He's got a fast ball speed, he's a cranker with a 450 RPM rev rate. Later on in the video, yours truly will be testing this ball. I'm a lefty with a 350 RPM rev rate, an average speed at release of 18.5, relatively low tilt with medium axis rotation. So first impressions, the Motiv Trident is the best of both worlds. Not too smooth, not too snappy, just right. For value, we gave the Motiv Trident an 8.5 out of 10. This is a pretty high rating from us for a top-end ball at this price point. It goes to show that what we thought about the Motiv Trident. It's a strong ball, but smooth, booming arc makes it more versatile and quote-unquote available for use when usually your biggest balls are limited to the highest of volumes. We gave the Motiv Trident a 9 out of 10 for an overall rating. As mentioned, we were able to test with two different styles, and what we both saw was a continuous, forgiving, strong ball. That will be the theme of the review. This is a top-end hybrid ball, so it's got a fast revving core with a high mass bias and a cover that offers an excellent blend of length and strength as hybrids typically do. And this is a strong ball to be sure. However, it was, dare I say, easy to throw on this medium pattern. Yes, you have to be a little deeper than your other equipment. However, this is where the forgiveness and continuation really come into play. Sometimes when you throw a big ball, you cover so many boards that the ball just seems to poop out at the pins. The Trident is a big ball, yet the added length allows for better energy retention while the core is starting to go through its transition. The balance is a ball that reacts with medium speed off the dry, but still goes through the pins with a heavy roll. It also seems to blend your mistakes. If you wrench on it, you might leave a 4-pin as opposed to a huge split. Give it a bit too much speed and it might tickle the pins for a decent carry rather than flagging the head pin. Greg could literally throw this ball from the 3rd arrow to the 7th arrow. The video doesn't lie. Of course there's a sweet spot, but normally we're talking nuances of a ball where it's too strong or where it gives up. There isn't much to complain about here. Having a chance to compare it to its line mate, the Jackal LE, there are some distinct differences, and as we mentioned in the Jackal LE video, Motiv has done a great job with clear but smooth delineation of the equipment lines. The Trident is a perfect complement at the top end. As a hybrid, it doesn't need quite as much oil as the Jackal LE, and because it stores a bit more energy due to the slightly increased length, it also has a slightly boomier move down lane. So you could cover more boards with the Trident on this medium house shot because it simply stores more energy than the Jackal LE. However, if we had a heavier condition, you would see the opposite. For me, the lefty medium rev bowler, I was almost frustrated by how easy it was to get to the pocket. I had so much forgiveness that I got extremely comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you throw even better shots. I could throw it anywhere from 12 with less hand to 19 at the arrows. Again, there is a sweet spot somewhere in the middle, which gave me a wide pocket. Another thing that we didn't specifically call out yet, but you can see it in the video, the ball is very continuous. You just have a look at where it comes off the deck. In the end, I don't usually go crazy for balls pegged for heavy oil, but I have to say I really like this ball. When a ball makes it easy for you to strike, you relax. And when it seems to find the right angle to the pocket consistently, what more can you ask for? My only hesitation would be if the lanes were toast or I really just wanted to cover less boards. Ultimately, the Trident is a winner. If you stick around later in the video, there are some outtakes. It'll give you an idea of what happens with some of our worst shots. In some cases, they're simply bad shots, and in some cases, we're actually testing the limits of the ball.
watching Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews.